The Dior Lip Glow Oil has been my go-to lip product for years. I finished multiple of this product, so when Dior launched new finishes, I was really curious. So I picked up a couple of the sparkly shades and one of the new glaze shades. I didn't get the original because I have so many already and a couple that are basically brand new. So I want to finish those first, but let's talk about what's new, what's changed, and whether these are worth adding to your makeup collection. So what's interesting about this launch for me is that Dior hasn't just added new shades, they've added new lip glow oil shades a lot. They'll bring out limited edition shades, or they'll do minor tweaks along the way. But this time they've added two entirely new finishes, and the two finishes they've added are kind of closing the gap between the lip glow oil and the lip maximizer. So the lip glow oil retails for £33. She is a pricey little lip gloss, and that's for 6ml of product. The website says there are 16 shades total of the lip glow oils, but when I went to purchase I saw 17 shades available to buy. It looks like there's one extra sparkly shade. I don't know if it's meant to be there or not. I sort of wish I ordered it. So there are now 3 finishes within the lip glow oil range. So you have the original juicy finish. So this is just my old lip glow oil. As far as I'm aware, they haven't changed the actual texture and finish of the product. But we also now have the new sparkly finish and the new glaze finish. They do have a scent, which is sweet. And I don't remember them having this scent before. Because I've had this for a while, but I haven't actually used this one very often, I don't think it's as obvious with this one. This is noticeably sweet. It has a hint of vanilla and mint. And the original juicy finish has always been very sheer. And I would say the sparkly finish feels closer to the original juicy finish. So again, very sheer, but with the addition of shimmer. The glaze is meant to give more pigment, but still have that high shine. Dior is also now positioning the lip glow oils as having a pH adapting formula. I don't remember that being the case before, and it's something they seem to have added to a couple new launches. They did it with the lip glow balms, and they also did it with the blushes. They haven't done it to the lip maximizer, so I guess this is something that makes it a bit different to those. The formula is meant to react to your lips pH, and this adapts to suit you. The most noticeable change off the bat is the packaging, and Dior do update packaging quite often. They'll change the lettering of things or make really minor tweaks all the time. So this packaging looks more like the lip maximizer now. I mean, not much has changed other than the typography. Dior call this logo their jewel signature, so everything seems to be getting the jewel signature. They did the same with the balms, the blushes. They've also launched a perfume alongside this, which has similar packaging to the stick blushes. So even though it's not a massive change, it does feel like in general Dior is making their packaging align a little bit more and feel a little bit more cohesive. Honestly, I like that the size is the same. I like that the doe foot stayed the same. I've always found the lip maximizer a little bit too tiny for me. I do prefer this design, and I like that they didn't stray too far away from what it was already. The original juicy finish always been super glossy and more glossy than oily. It has cherry oil in the formula. It's very comfortable, very easy to throw on. It's not sticky, which I like. And it stays on pretty well despite the non-stickiness. It has a lot of grip to it. Just a few reasons why I reach for this gloss over and over and over and over and over. I did notice some changes in the shade lineup. From what I can see of what they currently have, Coral appears to have been replaced by a shade called Peachy, and it looks quite pretty, honestly. I can't see a clear at all, and I feel like sometimes they would have that, sometimes they wouldn't. And Mahogany is completely gone, which they do have in the lip maximizer, and that was one of my favorites. The shades as a whole are not as extensive as they have in the lip maximizer, but they still have pink, cherry and rosewood, which were my favourites. So let's chat about the new finishes, and starting with the sparkly finish, because this was the one I was most excited about. This was what I really wanted from Dior. From what I can see on their website, there are 6 sparkly shades, but it shows 5 in the swatches. I picked up Spicy and Mocha, and in person, the shimmer is very subtle. It is more of a soft sparkle, which I did kind of expect, but I actually think it's more subtle than the lip maximizers. Spicy is described as a glittery nude. It's such a strange name for this particular tone because it's so pink. When you think of spicy, you think of red, but I could see the color when I ordered it online, so I knew what I was gonna get with this, and I really, really like this color, and I like the shimmer in it. And the other shade is Mocha, so this is described as a glittery brown, and this is subtle in every way imaginable. I think I was expecting a more intense brown and definitely a more intense shimmer. Thought I was going to get something similar to the YSL Love Shine Plumping Gloss. They have a brown shade, I think it's number 6, and it is a delicious brown. It's gorgeous. I just thought I was going to get basically the same shade, but without the plumping element, because that is something I've been looking for. So of the two, I think I prefer Spicy because it just gives me a little bit more. Mocha just looks way too pink and it looks so similar to Spicy. I wonder if it's the pH adapting technology that's caused it. On the lips, it still feels really sheer like the original Juicy Finish, just with that slight extra dimension with the addition of the glitter. So if you're expecting something obviously sparkly, that's not quite what you're going to get from this. It's pretty, but very understated. I like it, but it's not a huge departure from the original formula, but I guess I didn't really expect it to be either. The glaze finish, however, feels like more of a noticeable update because of the extra pigment. And I bought the shade Latte. So on their website, they describe this as a nude pink. When I think of latte, I don't think of nude pink. It's more of a brown pink nude, ultra glossy with that non-sticky feel. This generally does feel more like a traditional lip gloss. It doesn't feel too far away from the original Lip Glow Oil. It kind of feels the same, just with more pigment. So if you've always liked the Lip Glow Oil and you want more payoff, this is the one to go for. I think I prefer this finish more to the sparkly one, which surprised me. In terms of like how I use the Lip Glow Oils, I often will put them over a lip liner or a lipstick. There's something about this formula, like the way it combines with other products is really nice. It doesn't ball up, it doesn't shift anything around too much, it just kind of blends harmoniously with other products. What I was doing a lot is using the Lip Glow Oil over tiny bits of lipstick to kind of get that colour payoff, whereas now I feel like with this finish I don't need to do that. I can just use this product. The finish does feel really similar to the non-shimmery versions of the Lip Maximizer. The texture's very similar, just without that plumping. In terms of who each finish is for, I can't say with certainty without a new Juicy Finish in front of me that it's exactly the same, but from what it looks like on the website and the claims they've made, the texture and the finish, it looks to be the same. And the Sparkly and the Glaze definitely feel really familiar if you've used the original Lip Glow Oil before. If you like a barely there shimmer, the Sparkly is perfect for that. And if you've always wanted a slightly more pigmented lip glow oil, the glaze is great for that. So overall, this feels less like a reinvention and more a thoughtful expansion of a product that already worked and people really love. I don't think people need to run out and replace their original lip glow oils. I mean, I didn't do that. I do like that they kept some of the original shades. And if you're looking to add one new finish, my pick honestly is the glaze, which I'm surprised to say. I thought I'd be saying go get the sparkly. I really like the shades I have, but I don't feel like I needed the two. I feel like Spicy is enough for me. I didn't really need Mocha as well. And also, if you liked the idea of the Dior Lip Maximizers, but didn't want the plumping element, or you don't like a plumping product, it's nice to see the glaze and shimmery finishes, so you have them as an alternative. But those are just some of my thoughts on the two new finishes for the Lip Glow Oil. It is a product I use weekly, if not daily. It's pretty much daily. It's one of my favourite products ever. I like that they've updated the packaging and made some slight tweaks, and I like seeing the new finishes. So it'll be interesting to see what else they do with that, because it's not exactly the same as the Maximizer. They have left a couple differences, I guess, so you would still buy both maybe. But let me know what finish you're most drawn to. Is it the glaze? Is it the sparkly? Or just the original? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!